gambling addiction. Do you know what that looks like? That is the typical Pokemon card collector. And if you're listening to this video, welcome on in. We are going to be talking about the May products that are coming out in the Pokemon trading card game. And let me tell you, if there's a time to be hooked, it's this month. There is some good stuff this month, in my opinion. Not only boxes and different things like that, but also a new set. We'll get more into that later. Sean, do you just want to go right into the meat and potatoes and learn how you're going to lose all your money that you earned this month?
Yeah, we can jump right into it with the first product. And that product is the Arceus V figure collection. That is going to be coming out on May 6th. I mean, as you can see here in the artwork from PokeGuardian, you're basically getting, I think, 4 packs, a figure, like an Arceus figure. So I don't know how big it is. It looks like maybe about like this big. Like maybe
I think it's going to be about the same size as the Pikachu Gigantamax figure.
That's a good call out. Yeah, it's it's kind of large, not tiny. And then you also get one of the promo Arceus V cards, which, if you know anything about the current format, Arceus V is anywhere and everywhere, and will continue to be anywhere and everywhere for the foreseeable future. So, if you want to, you could pick up this, get one Arceus V that's like a fancier art version. You could also pick up 2 or 3 of these and then get your nice play collection of fancy, and then have way too many figures. But Jake, what do you think about this collection here?
This is definitely a cop. This is what I'm literally on Friday going to arrive to the office late because I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this box. One, because I love the figure, the statue, especially with the Gigantamax Pikachu, the one that I referenced earlier. It's super high quality. It's super nice. It's super cool. And I definitely want more as Pokemon keeps producing these types of items in these collection boxes. Arceus being the god Pokemon, like, I don't know many people that don't like Arceus as a Pokemon. So this is definitely something to grab. I will only, though, grab 1 box and then just buy a bunch of the promos as singles, because promo singles usually pretty doggone cheap compared to the other versions, other full arts, special arts of the card. And this was promo that you get in Japan when you buy the Legends Arceus game, when that game first released. So the fact that we're getting it in this box so easily, finally getting it in the United States, is, oh man, it's so awesome. And to be honest, I mean, I think it's worth the price. I can't remember how much.
25.
25. That is a steal, especially for the figure as well inside of it, and the promo. Like, Sean, I'm getting into anime figures now, for anybody who listens to the Metapod podcast, where we talk about the Pokemon card game, and sometimes I talk about anime. I'm looking into anime figures, and man, $25 for this box where you get 4 packs, the figure and the promo, that's kind of a steal for the quality of the figure.
Promos of very playable cards. Think about Zacian V when the promo for that one came out about 2 years ago. Zacian, top playable card, but all of a sudden, the price of all the Zacians basically dropped sub $5. I think that's what's going to happen with Arceus here. You're going to get Arceuses for like $5 maybe now from now on, versus the current 8 to 10. So we want to go through the next product. I think the next couple of products are probably going to be quick ones, but the next product on our list here.
The next one is the collector's chest for spring 2022. It's Arceus themed. If you could have guessed, they do this all the time, and they provide different products of this. This is in correlation, I think we talked about a product similar to this that was coming out last month. It's got the promo Rowlet, Cyndaquil, Oshawotts, like we had talked about previously, and this metal lunchbox casing, it's perfect for a lunchbox, especially if you have kids. It's actually really cool. I would have one if I was growing up, but it's packed with a bunch of different things, including 5 different booster packs, 3 of those promo cards like I had mentioned, a cool Pokemon coin in quotation, so it's probably like the red Arceus coin that you have 17 of, because this is the Arceus box, it would make sense. You get a sticker sheet, mini portfolio to store your favorite cards. I think it's like the portfolio is usually like a one for
card
each
at a
side of the page.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that. You get a Pokemon notebook and a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. The notebook is actually kind of sweet. Like, I don't have any on me right now. I am ill prepared for this Pokemon video, but I have a couple of the notebooks. I think I have a notebook from the Zacian and Zamazenta lunchbox I had bought one time, or somebody gave it to me, one of those two. The notebook's actually pretty nice. It's a cool like notepad that you can have like at your desk or something if you need to write something down real quick.
I mean, I don't
know if you should buy. I don't know if you should buy it specifically for that, but
I mean, I don't know. I think this is a product aimed at kids, I guess. I don't know. Like I know, Jake, that you would be interested only because it features a foil promo Rowlet. So,
yes, I need the Rowlet. That's the only reason why I want this.
But like really real, I don't know. Unless this is just the kind of product that you like if you have just like random Pokemon memorabilia, fine. This is not a buy for me, just because like if you really want one of the promos, just buy the promo. And it won't cost you $25, which is what this costs. I'm like, $25 is the same as the Arceus box. So unless you just are into this kind of product.
I do think that like the older demographic will lean more towards the Arceus V figure, and then the younger demographic will lean more towards the collector's chest. And I think that's totally okay. They release on the same day.
They do indeed. The last one that releases on May 6th is going to be the Pokeball Tin, the Love Ball, specifically. So if you do collect a lot of these Pokeballs, which I know people do. They've been coming out with a bunch of them, all the different Pokeballs for years now. $13, pretty cheap. You should be able to find this at Target, your GameStops, your local game stores, whatever. Like, it'll be a lot of places. So if you're into that collection, yeah, hey, there's another Pokeball out there. It comes with 3 packs and a coin. If you want to get your collection started, hey, now is as good a time as any, right? For some reason you didn't know about these products, but you're like, hey, that would be kind of cool to like collect all the different Pokeballs, put them on a shelf somewhere. What more can I say? It's $13. It's
you
fine.
do get a couple booster packs in it too. So like, not only do you get a couple packs like you would usually pay for, you get a collectible thing that you get to kind of keep and you get to showcase if you want to.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that these Pokeballs, at one point in time, they were formatted so that you could put an entire 60 card sleeve deck inside it. And you could
I don't think it was a sleeve deck. I think you could do an unsleeved deck.
Okay. I was like, I feel like they designed it though where you could actually put a deck inside the Pokeball and use it as your deck box.
Like you can put a good chunk of cards in there, but I don't think you've ever been able to do a 60 card sleeve deck. I think you've only been able to do like 60 card unsleeved. If you're a listener of the podcast or you're one of our videos here on the YouTube channel, tweet at us a picture of your 60 sleeved card deck or whatever. I mean, if you could do it, show us, because that would be sick.
Moving on to something that everyone's gonna want. What do you think about this next product?
I am ready for this next product. Now, the milk carton are back, Sean. First, we saw Marnie. That full art supporter was... I didn't get that Marnie full art until like a month ago.
Oh, did the price come down on it?
Yeah, it did go down a bit on it, but also, I mean, it's just... people just had them. Now people had extras, trying to get rid of them, and I was able to finally snag one. But Professor Juniper, one of the most playable cards in the game currently, and will stand as one of the most playable cards in the game. The discard draw 7 effect will get a new tournament collection box here soon on May 20th. Now, this is retailing as well at $40 USD at MSRP. It's going to come with a lot of different things. This is actually a really, really cool collector's box, I think, for pretty much all players. Not only do you get the full art that you may have seen Sean show earlier, the professor's research, but you also get a deck box, a nice looking deck box as well, the same kind of art style that you see on the front cover. You get sleeves of that same style. You get a Professor Juniper coin, which is very, very cool. And then also you get 3 promo cards. The 3 promo cards are the Juniper design that's on like the deck box and the sleeves, kind of that special art. So you get a play set of Junipers in there, 1 being the full art and 3 being the special promo. I do not, Sean, have the Marnie special promo. I think I'm going to have to buy that right now before we end recording this video.
And you also get 7 booster packs, which is not insignificant. That's kind of a lot, right? Like,
it's a pretty good deal.
An ETB gives you 8 booster packs. This is giving you a full art, 3 other promo cards, a deck box, and sleeves, and all of that is just $40, which is the same price as an ETB. So Comparatively, I actually, I don't know, man. I think about buying ETBs. I'm not a huge fan typically because 8 packs, I never feel like my luck is very good with just 8 packs. But
And also,
this,
you get the sleeves, which are not very good for playing. And then also, you get the dividers, the deck dividers, which you already have 10,000 of.
yeah,
So, like, and then your burn damage counter, like, you already
yeah.
have a million of those.
So for the same price as a typical ETB, I personally think this is a buy. If you can find it, I will say.
Yeah.
Because the
If
Marnie
you can
ones,
find it.
the Marnie ones did sell out quickly, and then all these stores were like marking up the prices, whatever.
I was in a big TCG area, like Indianapolis. I was unemployed as well. So I had free time on the day that it released, and I could not find it. I drove everywhere and I couldn't find it.
Well, I will say though, like this is definitely a buy for me. Very cool product. It's a little sad that this is coming out so late in Professor Research's life. It is D regulation work, so the odds of it remaining in standard somewhat low. But you know what? If you're collecting them waifu, the waifu supporters, then like this is a great one to add to the collection. Absolutely excellent card.
I think it's definitely a cop, and I think it's up there in terms of just as good as the Arceus figure box.
So that one is May 20th. After that, you got to wait one more week, but that's when the heavy hitters drop, Jake. After that, we have the Cleaver VStar Premium Collection coming out on the 27th, 1 week after. And this is like the same, format that all of the VStar boxes have been, right? You get a jumbo version, you get the V and the V-Star, a full art version of the V, which is always nice. You get a coin, a pin, a V-Star marker, and what looks to be 6 packs. Quite a lot there, all for $40. Now, I think the question becomes, is the Cleaver V-Star any good? What do we think about Cleaver V-Star?
I don't know if Cleaver V-Star is going to be... I mean, it really helps that Arceus is, one of the more prevalent Pokemon in this format. Because I believe Rampaging Star for 1 fighting energy is 30 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. It's either your or your opponent's discard pile, which can be heavy hitting in that sense. And then with the Axe Break, 60 damage to one of your bench Pokemon V, that could be really good setup damage for like the upcoming Arceus V-Star or things like that, or really any Pokemon, that you're hitting, especially if it's something like a Genesect V, that has a little bit less HP than your typical V/VMAX that you're going to see in the active. So it could be okay. I'm not 100% convinced that it's going to be great. It might just have a small stint. Something like Whimsicott may do well at like 1 or 2 events, but not necessarily dominate as something like Mew or Urshifu or Arceus or anything like that.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, if you're looking for a fighting type V-Star, Lucario is your go-to, right? I mean, currently, as it stands of this recording, in my opinion.
A lot of people are rumbling about Lucario and for Indianapolis.
I mean, hey, it looks good. Arceus everywhere. But at the same time, like, Rapid Strike Urshifu is also everywhere. I don't know if that is better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Lucario makes a deck better than Urshifu right now.
I haven't done the testing.
I haven't either. But, yeah, overall, this one is going to be $40, 6 packs. Like I said, you're getting a lot of packs. You're getting a pin. The pin is cool. I'm a big fan of those. But I think this one is, I'm on the fence about it, right? If you're not really into the pin and some of the stuff that you get that you wouldn't normally buy separate, you could probably just buy the promos. I know the promos for the other ones, like the Leafeon and the Glaceon, are pretty cheap. They're like $3 or $4 for the V-Stars. So you might just like pick up the singles on this one if you're not super hyped.
It is pretty cool because like Cleaver is a new Pokemon. Like Cleaver is part of the Legends Arceus game, one of the newer Pokemon that we have in the series. So I can definitely tell like hype around this and things like that.
The big one, May 27th.
The heavy hitter.
We have Astral Radiance dropping the next Pokemon set.
So the next Pokemon set, Astral Radiance, as part of the series. It is a huge set, over 180 cards, 8 Pokemon V-Star, 3 Radiant Pokemon, 21 Pokemon V, and 2 Pokemon VMAX, still getting Pokemon VMAX, Sean. And then 30 cards with special art in the Trainer Gallery subset. So this set, just like Brilliant Stars, they're continuing the Trainer Gallery series. Sean, you already have a booster box and an ETB from the Pokemon Company that we're going to be opening here on this YouTube channel here soon. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe. But anyways, this set's going to be coming out, Sean. It's going to be your typical prices for the different things like booster boxes and ETB. Booster boxes, if you do not know, 36 packs you get in one box. The ETB is 8 packs.
Yep.
As we mentioned, the thing with the ETBs and the booster boxes, unlike other products that we've talked about on this pod, those are only going to be that set. You are going to only get Astral Radiance in the ETBs, in the booster boxes, if you did not know. Yeah, because you know, we'll talk about some products where there's like, oh, there's some Vivid Voltage in here, there's some battle styles and stuff like that. But this is just Astral Radiance, and I am very excited for Astral Radiance. It is the addition of a new type of Pokemon as well. If you look at that Greninja down there, the Radiant Pokemon or Sparkling Pokemon, a new set of Pokemon, kind of like Prism Stars, where you can only have one in your deck. And you know, there are some people very excited about the Greninja, there's some people excited about the Hawlucha and the different ones, and you know, there's just beautiful art in this set too. The Typhlosion V down there is just an absolutely stellar art by Shin Nagasawa. Excellent. I mean, whether you're into collecting, whether you're into art appreciation, or whether you're into the competitive side, this is going to be a really, really cool set to open. And I don't think we have a set list yet, but we'll make sure that we go over the set list on the Metapod podcast.
Yeah, we will be doing a full set review of Astral Radiance in the next couple of weeks, I want to say.
It should probably be like 3 weeks. It's usually like the week before the week of that we do our set review.
Yeah, definitely. When we open up that ETB and we have the booklet, that is when we do the set list for sure. So
that is when we will know, and you'll know too, because if you're subscribed here, you'll see the video. But Sean, any final words before we head out?
It should be an exciting month, man. I mean, any month that a big set drops, good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff this month. Arceus figure, Juniper milk carton, Astral Radiance. That's what I need.
Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff.
Like,
Bye.